Yeah, I know I'm somewhat out of breath. I made it to the bus stop before the bus got here. I'm waiting for the first bus to go home. It's still sunny, 60 in the 60s and 70s, and I just got for a little bit ago and out of that building. And I know I'm going live a little earlier than normal. And I normally go live right around 6:20, but today I'm going live a little earlier because I get off a little earlier for the moment because of the shutdown. And yes, the sun hasn't gone down yet. It started going down until about an hour from now. A snake. And I actually get to sit for a few minutes before the bus gets here. And yet I work at that building behind me. And the only way to get in is with a badge. Oh, hello. I'm pretty good. Okay, I got do something really quick. And yes, I know my hair is getting long. And we'll be going by the Ogden Nature Center here in a minute. And in the Ogden Nature Center, we'll be seeing a security shack, or should I say a guard shack. The little brick building that just went by, we went by, was the old guard shack for the prisoners camp that was here in Ogden. It's actually a nice day today. And behind me is the business depot. And you can't see the Rocky Mountains because of those buildings. And I'm lucky enough to see them on a daily basis. Okay, the eyes and mouth on mouth elements is barely starting to show with the snow. Or should I say barely seeing them with the snow on the mountain. 400 north, 1200 west, London. Yeah, I love seeing those Rocky Mountains on a daily basis. And why most people don't know is that with the Mount Ben Lomond, the guy who saw that actually owned the Paramount Pictures, was he saw Mount Ben Lomond, and actually he made it the Paramount Pictures logo when the Paramount Pictures was starting up. The logo now, it doesn't look like what it used to. And one thing with the name of Mount Ben Lomond, the word Ben and Lomond actually means big mountain in Scottish. And one high school that I really felt comfortable at was Billowman High. And at the time I was going to that school, I didn't know how comfortable I would have been at that high school until I found out my great grandfather, David Morris Anderson's side of the family, came from Scotland. And if you can see right in the background there a little bit, you can barely make out the eyes and the mouth of Mount Ben Lomond. Just the trees that doesn't get in the way. Ooh. Ain't it little too. There we go. Yeah, I could barely see the eyes and mouth on that mountain. Which makes it the coolest thing anybody from Oregon knows.
Beaver Industrial Park.
Right now in the Weaver Industrial Park right now. And as some does like to get in the way. we going to a trunk or treat from 11 till 1. And maybe we can last till maybe 1:30. And right around 3:30 to 4 o'clock, after I get home, around 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm leaving again to go to a Halloween party that starts around 6:30. Because I have to be at the person's house by 5:30 p.m. Next a week from tomorrow. So it's time to set, make it loose so you go back towards Ogden. And the government shutdown might last that for another 3 weeks or so. So I might be getting off a little earlier than normal. couple weeks from today, or should I say November 7th, I'll be going to go play bingo and I'll be doing that live. And we'll be doing that again in January. On the last day of December, which is December 31st, I'll be going to a barbecue. On the 1st of next month, which is my late mother's birthday, we'll be going to the Park Planetarium. So I'll be having a lot of fun there. I always take care. And about the second Wednesday of next month, I'll actually be at Star Trek Jack Club meeting. Then the last meeting for the Star Trek Dr. Downparo will be like a gift exchange party. It's pretty much like the white elephant kind of thing. So we call it Macchiato. It's not that kind of thing. You're thinking of something else. But Macchiato from Star Trek, the original series. And if I actually wanted to identify as any type of animal, whether it's from Earth or not, I'm going with the Klingon shark. Or better yet, Oopsie. Now that little critter sucks the bones out of everything. Now I want to give me a Moopsie. If you didn't have never sat down and watched Star Trek Lower Decks, they're cute, they're adorable, they're slow and calm, but yet they're dangerous. Because they will suck the bones out of a person. And their skin and everything else will become gelatinous without the bones. Going back by the Ogden Nature Center again. I now on the west side of the Ogden Nature Center and work in the BDO. let's see, he 12th Street. He'll be going on the south side of my work, where I work at, as well as on the south side of the Ogden Nature Center, and the business people. Come to think of it, the thing on Target's kind of ugly anyway. Come to think of it.
Street, 1200 West, IRS.
The best way to describe a Klingon tard is if you get a born from Earth, the loss of hair, a razorback, like the sharp teeth of razors, going down his back, and the hair on the Klingon tard looks like a lion's mane. And I don't know how Klingons can think of that animal as cute and adorable. And there's 3 different types of and there's animals on the planet called Vulcan, where the Vulcans are come from, and not the moon called Vulcan. That's around either Jupiter or Neptune. Because the actual planet called Vulcan that's not in this solar system, it's in another solar system within the Alpha Quadrant called Vulcan, where it's the only species called Vulcans come from that has pointed ears, a bold type haircut. They repress all their emotions, and they use the therefore the touch telepathic. And that only time they lose their minds and everything is once every 7 years when they go to the park bar. Then there's Amazon Kronos, Romulus, even Beta. Come to think of it, see, if I actually round up on a planet called Beta, and I know that it's telepathic and empathic, if I round up there, they'll be so corrupted that they tried reading my mind.
12th Street and Wall Avenue.
And I will be kicked off that planet faster than anything. Especially what goes through my mind a good amount of time. what goes through my mind at the amount of time will get me kicked off that planet for nothing on.
I need a double dipper. I'm sorry.
I need to figure out how to get some 1,000 acres and slowly start building a city on it.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thanks. You too. Okay, let's see if I can cross real quick. Okay, I'm off the first bus. Off the one street.
Wait, please, to cross Washington Boulevard and traveling east.
Okay, that's definitely genius. A dude with driving a car with a skeleton that has a hat sitting in the passenger seat. Okay, this might be a little bit better to see the Mount Bellman. And if you look at it closely, you'll start seeing the eyes and the mouth of the mountain. Because most people that goes up here in Ogden We'll actually see it without the snow. Because most of us actually will, don't have to start looking for it. Like most people that aren't from Ogden. Okay, I definitely need some water. Okay, that's a little bit better. Put that in there. Now I'm waiting on my second bus to go home. That's where my left foot is freaking itching. I hate when things start itching. That might feel a little bit better for a few minutes. Really, I don't need to use my flashlight. Because the sun is still up. I'm debating if I want to take the short bus or the long bus to get to the ATC. Beautiful dogs. And, hi, Araya. Welcome in. I'm actually went on the second bus. I got the Rocky Mountains in the background. And I know some good amount of history about the town, or should I say the city I'm living in. Hello. Actually, I'm the second bus now. And they do look at the good bus. Which will get me up to Harrison. And all these homes and buildings. That's how the issues go. And that white building used to be a Pizza Hut. Old fire department. I were this what pawn shop that opened up. That pawn shop right there used to be one of those blacksmiths where they shoot the horses and everything. Ogden Animal Shelter. There used to be a waste guys right on that corner. Right where this building is being built used to be a waste garden. And there used to be a Harmon's here in Ogden, along with Peter Piper Pizza, a Trekkie cheeses. And if I remember correctly, it's ATC, which is actually the Tech College now, but I still thought they call it the ATC. It used to be something else before it became the technological college. And right where Lowe's is at, it used to be yeah, houses be I just took a few horses. Across the Monroe is the Memorial Cemetery. Thanks. And the leaves are falling. The trees are changing color. Or should I say leaves that are trees are changing color. And along with the leaves are falling off the trees, getting blown everywhere. There's Mount Badaloman. And I still could see that face on that mountain. That eyes and mouth. And if you actually look close at it, you could actually see that eyes and mouth on it. You don't even have to search for it. And you want to see those more on it, on that mountain, the eyes and mouth will be more prominent. Yeah. And that mountain was the original logo for Paramount Pictures. And I'm lucky enough to grow up in a town that used that mountain for a movie company's logo. And how do you think the 635 should be showing up at any time? Yeah, with a lot of the trees are, yeah, it does have the shade color is pretty cool. Yeah, they are. And these mountains is actually part of the Rocky Mountains. And here in northern Utah, right in Ogden and Salt Lake, is known as the Wasatch Front. And yes, I do try to incorporate them in the lives in every time I go live. That and changing the leaves, changing color whenever I can. Hopefully this is the bus side. That's gonna be pulling up. Yep, it is the bus I need. Hello. This is the last bus I need. Because it's the only way I can get to Harrison besides walking.
Yeah. Only one.
Now I'm on my last and final bus. To go home. Let's see if I can try to pull something off. Guess I got a little bit of time till the bus leaves. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. I might be able to do. I might be able to do one. Let's see if I can pull this little stun off again. I do go play bingo, and yeah, I'll be doing that on the first Friday of next month. Let me set this up a little further. This might be a little tricky. That's a $50 bonus. That's a $100 bonus. And that's 200. I know this is gonna be a little tricky. Okay, number 27, 18, 12, 8, 44, and 24. That's 28. That's 15. That's 14. 21. 23. Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit, something a little bit different. Alright. Okay, let's try it this way. Two. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. If it's moving around a little bit, sorry about that. That's 11. There's that row. 38. No more matching. This one, is low Trekkie than the $2 crossword. Okay, there's that row. And there's no matches on that one. And this is a $30 ticket. 36. And the $2 tickets are a little bit easier to do on the bus. And those number matching ones. There we go. And yes, they were the most. It was still very friendly. And I do have the bingo scheduled to go like on the 7th of next month. And we'll be doing that again in bingo one of the first two Fridays in January. I'm not exactly sure which Friday. I know it's one of the first two Fridays in January, and there's one in March. May, July, and then there's one in September. So it's about every couple months, unless they decide to reschedule it. And I do love going to go play. And in September, the last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in September, I'll be going to go down, back down to Salt Lake for Fan X Salt Lake Comic Con. And I'll be dressing up all 3 days. I'll be back April. And at the moment, I don't know who they're going to be having on Strawberry Road this year yet. It's about something after the New Year. Because that's when they're going to be announcing the guests that'll be coming. And Rick Worthy's going to come back next year. With that and all of that, they named Charlotte. Yeah, this is not the first time I've gone, but about 5 of them I volunteered at, which was in September 2018, April of 2019, September of 2019, that I volunteered all 3 of those. Then September 21 and September 22, I volunteered at that Comic Con. 23, 24, and this year, past year, I got a VIP pass so, and let me tell you, those are not cheap. And the date for Fan X Salt Lake Comic Con is September 24th, 25th, and 26th. Of next year. And the tickets go on sale next month. And this was like the 3rd year that I just to go. And I was going. Thank you, too. It was my 3rd year. I was dressing up in cosplay. I'm actually off my last bus and heading home. Boy. I'm gonna get off now. I'm gonna end that live stream now. So I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.